This week, our adventure starts with a story of a man with the last name Walker. This man was referred to as Colonel Walker, as known to have served in the Revolutionary War. I came across the Walker name on a map looking for a new site to detect. Usually, names on maps of old homesteads don't produce any information, but this one did.
Robert Walker was commonly called Colonel Walker, either on account of his military services as a spy on the Upper Allegheny during the Indian Wars, or his rank in the militia.
Colonel Walker served in the Revolutionary War, but not as a Continental soldier. He was a Minuteman that was fighting the war in the frontier. It's not well known, but the war in the East against the British wasn't the only war being fought. The frontier, or the western part of the newly formed states, was experiencing an uprising from some loyalists and from some Indians who inhabited the area.
There was an Indian camp west of Bull Lick Run on the North Fork of Pine Creek on this tract. Some of the Indians were addicted to stealing. One or more of them stole some deerskins and other articles from Colonel Robert Walker. Taking his gun, he went to their camp the next day and told them that if they failed to return the stolen property on the following day, he would attack their camp and chastise them all. They soon returned the stolen property.
The frontier's militiamen were tasked to protect the farms, families, and to control the enthusiasm by suppressing loyalists and maintaining a revolutionary spirit. The Continental Army may have won the war, but it was men like Walker and the militias that helped ensure the hearts and souls of the American people remained with the revolutionary cause. Colonel Walker moved west after the war and settled here in Armstrong County next to this stream. This was a working homestead from 1808 to the late 1800s. These are some of the relics and coins that I had found over the last year detecting the Walker family homestead. Some of the coins date back to as late as 1857, but some of the relics date back to Colonel Walker's time in the late 1700s. Finding an old site like this is every detectorist's dream, and there's still some out there to be found. So now I wanted to take the time and show you the apps and some of the websites that I used to find Colonel Walker's family's home site. And hopefully you're able to find something like this too. The first websites I want to cover is how to obtain a map of your area that you're searching. This is going to be as simple as doing a quick Google search of your county or your township with the word historic maps. Now you're going to get a few websites that pop up. You're going to have to scroll down through those websites, determine which is the earliest map that you can find. What you're looking for essentially is a map that is probably going to be mid to late 1800s, and you're going to want the ones that have dots as the home sites with names beside them. Okay, next I want to talk about an app. The app's name is Gaia GPS. The app is free, but it doesn't come with the map that you want. The premium version of the app is $40. This will give you access to the downloaded 1900s topographical map. It'll either be 1930 or 1902. Now you can get this map through other websites as well, but what makes this app great is that it actually gives you active GPS tracking. So it'll show you as you're moving down a road or walking a trail. Okay, now that you have your Gaia GPS app, you can literally just drive around looking for homes from the 1900s. Some are still there and some are gone. But if you're looking for something earlier, pull out your 1800s map that you found. Now what you want to do is you want to cross-reference the two. You're looking for Y's in the road or T's in the road. And what you're looking for are home sites that were on the 1800s map but are no longer on the 1900s map. There's two more websites that I use and one more app that I use. One of the websites is Historic Aerials. This website is nice because it has layers of aerial photos that date back into the 60s. And you can actually transition between many years of aerial photos and determine maybe where a house was in 1960 as opposed to where it is today. The other website that I use is Pen Pilot. I really like this app because it has downloadable aerial photos that date clean back into the 1940s. Now the last app that I use is called HuntStand. I use this app specifically to figure out who owns the property and where the boundaries are. Okay, that's all the apps and websites that I use. If you guys use any apps or websites that I didn't list here, please comment below. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and hopefully I'm able to bring more content like this to you guys in the future. Thanks for watching.